Alright guys, I'm back with another episode, and in this episode we've picked up a few Tevez's. We've picked up this one in centre mid for 41 grand 250. Sorry about the coughing there guys. Gonna try and list him up at 49 grand. Next cheapest one on the market is 51, so hopefully that should sell. Next one was this Tevez for 38 grand. Gonna try and list him up for 42 grand. This is in the centre attacking mid position as well. Next one was this other Tevez in centre mid for 40 grand. Gonna try and list him up at 49. 50. We'll try and list him up at 50. See what happens. 49, 750. See, it's a bit cheaper. Now this Nazareth is really not selling, guys. So probably the worst buy. I got this Lukaku for 45 grand. Gonna try and list him up at 43, like we sold the other one last episode. Picked up this Fowling for 3 grand 700. Gonna try and list them up at 5 grand 700. Try and make a bit K and a bit 2k I think nearly. This Coleman is not selling either, so I'm gonna have to list his price down to 4 grand 900. And we actually got the Garner back, guys. If you remember saying in the last episode, no, in the last episode I don't think the thingy hit the sub boxes. So if you want to go and check that out, the link will be in the description. So I did get this Gardner back. I just need to go and check his price on the market now. When I opened a free web app, it gives you a daily gift, and I opened that, and it just gave me that. Give me the Craig Gardner, so that was nice of EA to give me my players back. Normally they wouldn't do that. They normally keep him. But let's see. They're on the market in 451, so I'm gonna try and list them up. Gonna try and list them up for, let's say, about 42, 43 grand, something like that. And if you didn't know, the Cameron Jerome sold for 49 grand 250, and the Piaccio sold for 15 grand 750. So we got these Mariappas, guys. Gonna try and list them up at 29 grand. This Mariappa for 24 250. Also this other Mariappa for 24 500. So 29 grand should be a nice 3k profit there, something like that. And we picked up the last one of this episode, which is a McCleary. I'm gonna try and list him up at 5 grand there. We've got him for 1 grand 700, so that's a nice profit if he sells. So that's been the episode. No, that's not been the episode, guys. You gotta come back when they finish. So if you would leave a like, 5 likes would be amazing, and I'll see you guys when the players have sold. Guys, what is up? Sorry there has been no episodes over the weekend. I have been quite busy. My grandma has gone in hospital, so obviously I have to. That becomes before YouTube, to be honest, in my life. So she'll be alright though in the end. She just fell over on the ice, so she'll be alright hopefully. So look, in this episode here we have a few sold players. The first one is the Tevez for 49 grand. I think he was a centre mid Tevez or a centre attacking mid Tevez, I'm not sure, but he's out of contract. And the next one was this centre attacking mid Tevez for 43 grand. The centre mid Tevez for 49 grand 750. The striker Nazri for 50 grand. Made my money back on him, didn't really make any profit. The Lukaku had to lower his price a bit to 50 grand, that's still like a 2.5k profit. The Fowling for 4.6k, bought him for, that's like a k profit. The Mariappa for 29 grand. The next Mariappa for 27 grand to 250, so that's still a profit there. The McCleary for 4 grand 600, bought him for 1 grand 700 something, so that's a very nice 3k profit there. I'm moving on to the buys of this episode now, guys. So we bought a centre mid Suarez for 40 grand in 433. I'm going to try and list them at 56k for 12 hours. Next one was a striker Suarez for 33 grand 500. Going to try and list him up at 36 500, see if he sells in that. Next one was this another Luis Suarez in centre mid for 38k. Going to try and list him up at 42k. See if he sells there. Next one was this Pantilimon for 2 grand 600. Now let me just go and check the market really quickly. He's from Romania, and he's a goalkeeper. Plays for Manchester City. Let's see what the cheapest on the market is. Not 46 grand. No, the cheapest on the market is is 6 grand. So we'll put ours up for 5 grand. See if he sells. That'll be a very nice profit if he does sell there. Keep putting too many zeros. But the next one was this Basong for 23,000 coins. Gonna try and list him up at 27,000 coins. That was on a buy now as well, so that was very nice there. Next one, these two expired, as you can see there, the Coleman and the Craig Gardner. Don't know if I'm going to make much profit on the Gardner. He doesn't seem to be selling. But next one was this Fowling again for 2,900. Going to try and list him up for not 46 grand. For 4,800. See if he sells. Moving on to the next page, we got this Jeskalainen for 900 coins. Let's see how much he's going for. What's the cheapest on the market? West Ham. Let's see, 2 grand. Is that? Oh, there are quite a few. 1,800 seems to be the cheapest. So we'll put ours up for 1,500. That'll be a nice 800 coin profit, something like that. See if he sells. Next one was this Jimmy Kebe for 3,100. Let's check his price as well. He comes from Marley. He plays for Reading. Is he a right mid? I think he's a left mid. Let's just check. Yeah, he's a right mid. A right mid. There are 7,500. So we'll list about ours up for 7 grand. That'll be a nice profit there. Of, I don't know, about 3k. And then we got this Townsend for 4k. Gonna try and list him up at 8k. Maybe a bit more, 8,500. See if he sells. So that's a very nice profit there. So I will catch you guys when they have sold. Very good support on this trading series, guys. So if you do like it, be sure to leave a like. I only ask for 5 likes. Come over and check my stream and my Twitter out. The links will be in the description. So I will see you guys when the players have sold.